Hi, it's Jennifer Glass with Business Growth Strategies International, and I'm coming to you today because one of the things that I wanted to talk about that way too many business owners are failing to be paying attention to is, are you giving the right kind of service to your customers? One of the problems that way too many people have is that we believe that customers are going to be there whether or not we really delight them in what we're doing for them. Here's a couple of examples. I recently had an instance where I was signed up or I was solicited last year to join a women's organization. I was promised so many different things. I was promised that there was going to be an annual dinner. I was promised that there was going to be networking. I was promised that there was going to be a lot of value for the investment that I was making. I got zero back in return. I reached out to the woman who is the administrator of the group, and I asked her in an email, I said, look, I got none of this from you. The email that I got said I was going to be getting all of these different pieces. And there was a magazine that came with that membership. And in that magazine, it talked about the dinner, it talked about all the other benefits, but there was absolutely no mention of anything that came to me one way or another. And so when you look at where it is that we're going, what is it that we're really expecting to be getting? I reach out to this woman, she writes back, we're going to mark you as do not contact. We don't auto renew memberships. To me, I think that was the wrong way to do it. I would have tried explaining that clearly there was a misunderstanding. Clearly there was a miscommunication. Clearly there was a problem in what we were doing. And we realized that we need to be doing better. Would you mind giving us exactly what kind of information you saw that you did not get, so that we can ensure this is going to make sense? Or let us make sure that we really delight you. What can we do to make it stand out for you? I had another situation with my my cell phone provider. I call up because I need to change my plan. I'm told by the person in the billing department, wait until the end of your promotion before you make any changes, because if you make any changes now, you're going to be paying more. I wait. I call back because he says to call back, and I speak with a new representative. The new representative tells me, no, absolutely nothing you can do in the self portal is going to impact the promotion. I ask and ask and ask over and over, is there going to be an issue as I'm going through this process? And she says, no, ignore all the warnings, ignore everything. And then at the end of the process, I get a text and I get an email saying, oh no, you canceled your promotion because you took action that went against the term of the promotion. I tell her this and she hangs up on me. I call back and I'm told, all right, we're going to give you 2 free months of service because it's never right for you to be hung up on and the information and the everything that happened. I continue getting billed. We reach out to them and they say, well, we see that you're getting billed, but we see that you have a promotion on the account, which says 2 free months. I don't understand what's happening. Let's figure it out. And we're going to escalate the case and you should hear back in 2 days. Third situation, I get 2 copies of an industry publication. I call up and I tell them I'm getting 2 copies and it's print copies coming in the mail. Since I'm environmentally and ecologically conscious, I don't want to be wasting more paper. And it also doesn't make sense for them to be wasting the postage, sending me a second issue when it's only me viewing the particular publication. So she asks me to give both account numbers and she goes through and she looks at the expiration dates and she says, all right, let's give you the later expiration date. We'll add the earlier one on so that it extends your expiration, your subscription. And thank you for letting us know. You may be getting an extra copy just because it's late in the cycle before we can pull the next copy. but after that, it should stop. That is what you need to be doing, right? How are you making it stand out that it is one request, one time, easy to do business with you? You don't want people having to jump through hoops and asking you over and over and over again, what are you doing that is going to really delight me? How many times do you have to be reaching out to a provider and asking them to make something right? Can you do it once and show them why they are going to be telling everyone else that they know about you and what you do? What you want ultimately to happen is you want everybody to be seeing you as the ideal solution for what you're offering to your clients. You never want a situation where people are going to say, stay far away from them. You want people coming to you as the only logical choice to provide that particular service. It is up to you to out Nordstrom's customer service. If you know what that means, good for you. But think about going into Nordstrom. It means going in, and if you have any problems, they're going to do whatever it takes to make it right. Disney, FedEx, these are companies that do the same thing. They will do what it takes to make it right and know what it means to really delight their customer in any manner, shape, and form. It is your imperative requirement to be doing that, to be delighting everybody that you speak with. You never know when somebody is going to become an even bigger customer, right? Maybe today they're only a $5 a month customer. Tomorrow they may be a $5,000 a month customer. You don't know what the situation is. And so if you look at just the simple value of what somebody's giving you and you say, well, this person doesn't really value my time, you are going to be putting yourself in a very negative position. When things change, you are going to be poised to be getting more or less business from this person. It is really up to you to understand customer service is really what you need to be doing. The customer is the boss. If they ever leave you, you are going to be SOL. There is no money coming in if there is no customer. So you need to be paying attention to that. How you make sure that you do that is training your team, understanding where you're going, understanding what you're trying to do, understanding ultimately what the value of your business really is. It's not you, it's the customer that's going to be making a difference. Your business is there to serve their interests. If all your interest is the money, you're in the wrong business. You're in the wrong market. You need to be thinking about your customer before you. I'd love to hear what your horror stories are and what your hero stories are. Drop them in the comments below. I'd really love to know more about what is going on